Hey, collective. What's up, y'all? I'm back. Eating apples. Remember that time is fluid. So whenever you see this message, it's when you're meant to see it. It's a general reading. May not resonate with everyone. So please don't take what resonates and leave the rest. I'll get you guys an oracle deck. An oracle card. Season of the Witch. The Shaman Oracle deck. Look at that, it's already flipped up. What's that? Grief. Wow. Some of you could be dealing with grief. I'm going to take that out. So number 20 could be significant. It is but a mere glimpse of nothingness hidden away deep within the chambers of your morning, and the red clover is birthing lost illusion. Maybe there's something you feel attached to. Alright, something could be triggering you in a way. With these, it's almost as if something has control over you. Right? Something maybe you feel like you cannot disconnect yourself from. So it's almost as if you're giving up. But you got transformation on the bottom. Can I get another one? Yeah, like a loss, but there's still you're still attached to something that maybe you've lost, or you're grieving. This could be a physical loss, but you're allowing it to control you in some way. Okay, Spirit, what's this message? Ritual. Wow. Can you feel them? Wild creatures linked by the very blood you will spill into your craft. A ritual of dedication to self and those whose gazes hold fire, but whose whispers carry you softly through the unknown. 33 could be significant. Some of you guys could do cleansing rituals, okay? To self and those who gaze hold fire, but whose whispers carry. Yeah, ancestors. We have the veil. Wow. Seeing beyond the veil. It's quite possible your eyes have become the log. Wait a minute. It's quite possible your eyes have become the fog in which you dwell. A half-swallowed glimpse of all that you truly are or can be. That's the tears you bleed. That the tears you bleed are ready for the storms to turn the skies inward. It's quite possible your eyes have become the fog in which you dwell. It's from your own perspective, right? A half-swallowed glimpse of all that you truly are or can be. That the tears you bleed are ready for the storms to turn the skies inward. That the storms to turn. The tears you bleed are ready for the storms to turn the skies inward. I don't know. I'm almost feeling like karma. All right. It's like, but I don't want to say revenge, but I feel like you know that something's coming. You know that something's coming. You know that karma's coming. You know that the tears that you cried, that there's going to be atonement for it. Because you can see beyond the veil. 41 could be significant. You know that your ancestors protect you. Although we go through trials and tribulations, right? We're still protected. But that protection allows us to heal, right? Allows us to go through those motions, right? That grief. Being pulled, by a spirit. You could be feeling somebody else's emotions as well. All right, if you are someone that's a seer, thank you, Spirit. You could possibly be. Yeah, I feel like there's an attachment. Somebody has attached themselves to you. Somebody doesn't want you to let go of some kind of grief, some kind of pain, some kind of hurt, right? It's like you're still attached to it. You're not moving away from it. Cut the cords, cut the cords. Cut the cords so that you can heal. Yes. Look, we got a wolf here. Devour the ferocious calling within, the howling of your spirit. Run wildly into the freedom of your knowing. I'm going to leave that right there. I'm going to pull some cards. Okay, let's get some of these Cosmic Insight Oracle cards. Grief, ritual, and who feels the wild creatures need by the very blood you will spill into your craft. By the very blood you will spill into your craft, a ritual of dedication to self and those whose gaze hold the fire, but whose whispers carry you softly through the unknown. Somebody could have done some kind of binding ritual. That's what I'm picking up. All right, take that how it resonates. Somebody could have done some kind of binding ritual to you to keep you in a constant loop of sadness, abandonment, loss, unfulfillment, right? Remorse, regret, that kind of thing. Yeah, and with the veil here, that's why I said you can see that the pain that was caused you, or the grief, is almost as if I can say this, and I hope I'm not overstretching, but you know how Jesus was crucified? This is like somebody wants you to suffer. You hear me? And yeah, and I feel like you're not fighting back, you're not resisting this energy. And also, what I'm hearing too, you can cut yourself loose from this energy at any time, but because you can see beyond the veil, you can see somebody's karma. You can see somebody's karma. Because I feel like once you cut those cords, you can see that the skies are going to turn in. There's going to be a storm. There's going to be a tower. I feel like because you have not moved, because you can at any time you get ready, for whatever reason, because you can see, it's like you're trying to protect somebody that's hurting you. Come on, Spirit, that's what I'm picking up here. Yeah, that's why it says it's quite possible your eyes have become the fog in which you dwell. You're not seeing things clearly, right? Communicate. There could be some kind of communication. Compromise, forgive, and work it out. I feel like that's something you may have communicated. Okay? Yeah, but it's a challenge for you. Like, it takes two, right? Make a decision, work on inner healing. Yeah, that's what you need to do, collective. You need to release whoever these people, places, or situations is. Yeah, Calderon, see? These people, listen, there's some witches amongst you, baby. There's some people that are doing spiritual, potions and spells. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. All right? And listen, you're the healer. Come on, Spirit. You're the healer. Wow. Bewitching, yes it be. Blink and you shall see a bubbling desire left in the brewing rain. This is spiritual. Yes. This is, oh my God, somebody's doing rituals on a healer. You can see behind the veil, and you can see somebody's karma. You know that it's gonna bring holy hell on somebody when you decide to let go. It's as if you are transmuting the energy. The wolf. Devour ferocious calling within the howling of your spirit. Run wildly into the freedom of your knowing. Yeah, these are people that are doing moon magic. Yes, sir. What's the spirit? Potions and spell. Yeah. That's what they're doing, moon magic. And you can see it, you know it. Yep, you know it. And that's why it's so hard, because these could be people that you care about. You have to care about them to want to stand in the gap. You must want to care. Listen, as the medicines bleed through her teeth, a river of mercy, blessed by mother, seen only by those who hold her mirror. Yeah. It's as if you forgive. You forgive people for, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. That's what I heard. What else we got going on here, Spirit? What's going on with these folks out here in these streets? Yeah, there's definitely an emotional attachment. I heard umbilical cord, so these could be your children. All right, take it how it resonates. Somebody has a gambling addiction, or some kind of, it could be drug addiction, but they have really bad finances. All right, somebody has really bad. Look, we got no in the reverse. Yeah, they been out here doing magic on the healer, child. Ooh. A pinch of this, a dash of that. Be sure you're sure before you call. That's what, listen, and it's right up under the veil. Be sure you're sure before you make that choice. Be sure you're going to be willing to deal with the consequences behind it. Do your research. Look, commitment, man, listen. This could be somebody you are married to or have a commitment with. Things are getting serious. What's this? Patience. Just a few more months. Good things come to those who wait. So, collective, what you're going to do is it's up to you. Because I feel like you're the one that's holding the tower up. You're the one that's holding the tower up. Because you know that you really can't really know exactly, because God is a judge, right? So let's leave that right there then. Right, Spirit? Yeah. Some of you guys could be moving as you should. Get on away from this change of residence, moving in with your partner. Yeah. Some of you guys could be getting into I don't know, somebody got a gambling problem, so I don't know. You guys be careful who you guys are making commitments to or letting move into your homes. Thank you, Spirit. Or, moving in together. Make sure you pray on it. That's all I can say. Look, divorce, I can't make it up. Damn. Yeah, somebody experienced a breakup and divorce. Yeah. Somebody's got a gambling addiction. So who's this? Is this somebody that wants to... Okay, so somebody that did spell work on you want to come and communicate with you and ask for your forgiveness or try to work something out, because somebody's going through some kind of issue here. They married to somebody that got addictions and a gambling problem, and they possibly got to move out their house because they're going through a breakup or some kind of divorce. Look, we got pregnancy in reverse. That could be an unwanted pregnancy. Wow. This could be because somebody wanted to keep you emotionally, drained and, lifeless. Because it kind of looked lifeless and unable to move because of the attachment, right? With sitting like guilt and, guilt spells and, the shit that make you feel like if you move, you're making the wrong choice. So whatever that's called. Child, whatever that. Look, give it time, patience. Everything in divine time, and let things flow. I feel like this is spirit saying let the tower fall. That's what I feel like. Open up your heart. It will help you attract more love. I feel like this is spirit saying for you to allow this tower to fall. To release these people with love. Stop holding on to the emotional guilt and shame and remorse around whatever these relationships are. These are grown individuals. They came in this world by themselves. All right, you can only be there so far, but do not sacrifice yourself for people that, you know, don't. Cause you can release this. You can release this at any time. At any time. Oh shit. We got confession came out here. Open up. Yeah, someone has something to tell you. All right, and open up your heart. Then we got caution. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. So whatever somebody tries to tell you, whatever confession, whatever this is, you know, take it with a grain of salt. That's what I'm hearing. Take it with a grain of salt, right? There go that patience again. Take it with a grain of salt. Yeah. And if you need to get more information, get more information. Somebody, yeah. All right, so Spirit said, don't be closed off to listening. You know, you don't have to accept people back in your life, but, you know, don't close yourself off so much that you can't, you know, hear. You can't, you know, try to communicate, and forgiveness is needed or warranted. Do that, but nobody's saying that you have to accept people back into your life, you know what I mean? But clearing the air is a, you know, that's, you know, that takes some of their weight off, right? Yeah, somebody want to confess something. Yeah, but you know, something about a pet. Okay, getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. Be cautious. Guardian, a lost loved one watches over you. We already said that. All right. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Guardian angels are watching over you. You can go ahead, you can release in safety, release with love. You know, you cannot, you know, things won't change if you're constantly preventing the change from happening, right? You don't want to see people go through the anguish, the pain that you have experienced for yourself. And actually, I feel like by you holding on to people, you're carrying their karma. That's why you feel this way, because when you let go, then they get what they are supposed to be getting for their actions, okay? And that may be this remorse, this regret, this, you know what I'm saying? Man, listen, pay attention. All right, what's going on here? Let's get some tea for the collective, please. Get it together. What's the message here for the collective spirit? Anything else they need to know here? What's the tea? Excuse me. Okay, what we got here? Obsessive lover. Wow. Dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, possessive, karmic, right up under gambling and addictions. Yeah, and they stalk you. So this is somebody that has some addictions. Listen, girl fight. This could be somebody that's jealous and envious of you. Yeah. Yep, this is somebody that remember I told you somebody wanted you to suffer. Somebody wanted you to suffer. And they know that once you release them, somebody's holding on to you for dear life. I'm telling you, somebody has tried to attach something to you. I almost heard. You heard what you heard. Somebody wanted you to give up on life. Yep. Now look at that. Now look at that. Instead of just wanting you to feel sad, somebody wanted you to give up on life. Now does that still feel like love? That feel like something you should be holding on to? To impersonate. I can't make it up. They're obsessed and yeah. And you know what's funny? It's like somebody's trying to steal your vitality. While you are feeling unmotivated and not wanting to get up and go after your passions, it's like somebody over here is trying to act like that's them because they've been watching you. Somebody's been watching you. Hit dog a holler. Somebody's been dressing like you. Somebody's been copying your style, how you talk, your hairstyle, everything about you. Your fingernails, your dress, how you dress. Somebody's been trying to get. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, there she go. She came on out. This is somebody that know they can't touch you on the physical. Oh yeah, arguments, physical fight, at war, competing. They know that on a physical level they can't touch you. But now they find out on the spirit they about. I hope y'all finna cut these cords. Listen, ego death. Come on, man. Somebody's been out here. Somebody's been out here in training. What do you call it when an actor has a backup? What do you call that? The understudy? Somebody's been your understudy. Somebody's been draining your vitality, doing spell work on you to keep you attached to them emotionally, so that all the sadness and shit that they feeling, they can transfer that to you, and they take your vitality and they look like they're the ones that's feeling good and everything's great, and you're getting what you deserve. Child, you better cut these cords. Detach yourself from these people. Stop giving these people access to you. Listen, Queen Rising in reverse. I'm telling you, somebody's trying to be in your position. I'm telling you, they are a spiritual hater. Can't make it up. And you know it, though. That's the thing. You know it. You know that, man. Y'all pray for your enemy. I know y'all do. I know y'all do, because you see the karma that your enemy's going to get. That's why you pray for your enemy. But that's keeping you attached. I'm not saying don't pray for your enemy, but you're going to have to pray and let go. Let God. Don't you trust him? Don't you trust him? Okay, then. Same shit, different day. Ain't nothing changed here. Ain't nothing changed here. Yeah, Spirit is saying it's time for you to stop moving in silence, because somebody's trying to mark your every move and cut them cords. Some of you guys need to do a cleansing ritual. Yeah, somebody's broke. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. What's going on here? What's going on, Spirit? Don't want to go back in. Crying over you. You are unfazed. They watching your social media. This could even be a third party, child. Some kind of love triangle. Who is this? Okay, if this was your ex, your obsessive lover, if this was somebody you was in a relationship with, whoever they're with is stalking you too. Listen, third party, I promise. Whoever they with, they stalk you, they watch you too. They look in your comments. They try to see who you're dealing with. They try to see how you're doing. Somebody watches you. Somebody watches you, one, to see if you're still in the same energy that they feel like they put you in, but I feel like it's because you care, right? And you are allowing yourself to be sacrificed and martyred. Stop doing that. All right? If God wanted you to be in that energy, he put you in that, but you're allowing yourself to be here. He allow you to do that too. You hear me? But I clearly see somebody that can let go at any time. I don't know what you're feeling guilt about, right? Because, listen, let God handle it. Let God handle it. Just like God took care of you, he's going to take care of them, too. Get out the way. That's what I'm hearing, for real, for real. Get out your own way. Ooh, haha, caught your ass. We got travel here. What's this? What's this? Divination, abusing, creeping. What the hell did I say? Didn't I just say this is what somebody's doing? Y'all really don't believe me when I'm telling you. You don't believe me, right? You are unfazed. Some of you guys could be traveling. Listen, because now they're finding out they're wasting their time. They wasted a lot of time. It's time for you to cut these cords, cut loose. Don't worry about what. Listen, go on with your life. I swear. These people are caught up. These people are broke. They impersonating you. And with this gambling obsessed love, they could have even tried to steal from you. You know, with this impersonation. Yeah, this is somebody that was always on the outside of your relationship looking in, that's also stalking. Look, thief. I can't make it up. This person wasn't no good. The thief of joy, the thief of peace, the thief of happiness. Yes, they wasted time. That's all it was. Stuck, no change. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. Except that now they don't. Ain't nothing changed. Listen, nothing changed. They have not reflected. They have not healed. They ain't growing. Listen, it's not gonna change. You will be in this position of unhappiness and sadness, right? You're the one that's holding you there. You will be there as long as you're gonna be there, and that means they're gonna continue to be able to do it. It's like you're just gonna give up on your life. That's what they want you to do. I see y'all. Deuces.